guys, welcome back with Marie. I hope you've got a coffee because I have. So before I put up my video about these nails at the end of all my holiday stuff, as I said in the video while I was doing these nails, that is an opal, and my grandfather and my uncle were out at Lightning Ridge doing them, and as I explained, and I did do an explanatory video, that with your doublets and your triplets, they paint it black under the opal to pop the colour, make the stone look larger, and they also use crystallized glass to do that with little chips. And that explains the difference between a full stone, a doublet and a triplet. Now this is a slither of a stone. While it was a full stone, there wasn't much there, and I've really made it pop, encapsulating it in gel and painting it black underneath. Now I also, you all know we go out to the sapphire fields. I did one on this side with a red sapphire, and the same thing, I've made the stone look a little bit larger by painting it black underneath. It pops the red, and the gel really helps pop the size. So in this box, you're all aware my grandma is dying. She has esophageal cancer, and while I was away on my trip, I helped clean out her granny flat. And you know, there's a few things, other things I've brought home, but I want to share this with you guys because I think it's super special. And you will see me rocking some more opals on my nails, but over here in Australia we do consider opals to be bad luck. So these are all the opals that I've brought home. Now before I show you some cut stones, there's nothing super special about these particular cut stones. I'm going to pop some out. I think this one here is my favourite. You can see this one, I don't know if the camera will show it up. It has a lot of fire. It's a thin stone. You can still see the potch, which is super important on the back. A full stone, if you buy a full stone, it will actually have the potch on the back of it, and they set it that way because it's actually worth more to do that. But that one's full of fire. So there's a heap of different stones. I don't know how well the camera will pick up colour and pieces like this stone. This one that I'm trying to pick up with my nails. Either side you can't, all you can see is potch, but when you look down it that way, you can see some blue and some green. So I'll just put them back in its little container. And I'll give you the sticky beak because it is quite interesting. This yellow container, that's a huge big piece of tiger eye in it. And you can just see there's a heap of uncleaned up stones down in there. So I have that. Now there's still a huge big metal container down there full of them, and if no one claims them, they're coming home with me. In this pink Avon container, it's a cream shampoo, which they don't even do it like that anymore. We have more. This is where I got the stone I'm wearing out of, and they're more flat. And they've got colour and stuff in. I don't want to tip them all out, but for example, this one's actually been cut, and I do not know why it's in that one. Now they do need to be sitting in the sun. I don't know how much colour you're getting. Water and sunlight is really good for opals, and you can see there's a great deal of potch on the back of that. I might have to actually go back through this, but I can cut the stone with my drill and size it for my nail. So this one, another piece, there's some colour going. What I did to get the colour out in that one was I just left it out for 24 hours in some water in the sunlight, popped the colour, the black helped. So I've got, it says it holds 5 ounces, this one, so there's 5 ounces of stones in that one. Then I'll show you this first. There were 2 in here. There was actually a pendant with a stone in it, which Nick took, and this is a brooch, and you can stick an opal on the back of that, which that will be Taylor's, and she will get to choose out of this stuff. Now the stones in this one have all been cut and most have been polished. So, oops, shouldn't drop them, they break. But that's an opal. I love this one, and I love the way my granddad cut that one. It's awesome. That's a tiger eye. It's an opal that's got colour, and you can still see the potch, and actually that's wax on the back of that. Let's get some of these ones. So this one here that I'm trying to pick up, no, it's a full stone. I thought it was a doublet, but it's actually a stone. You can see the colour. It's cloudy because it needs water and sunlight. So I'll just stick you in here because you'll be able to see the flashes of colours. There is, like this one here, see how the back of it's, or that one there, it's all black. Okay, that's a doublet. And the same, there's a couple of them in there. There's some really, really pretty opals with lots of fire in them, like that one there. This is another. I think this one's going to be no, it's a doublet. So there's a couple of them in there. I do, oh, that one's pretty. Look at that. I don't know if your camera's going to show that, but it's got orange and fire. I do have to put these out somewhere in the sun in my house so the colour can start shining through. Oops. We just follow that one that I dropped. So I just wanted to share with you, because I did say that these are all real opals. They are. They've got colour. They've just been sitting in my grandma's cupboard for 30 odd years. And like I said, my grandfather cut these. My mum, he set one for my mum. And then mum's got the better stones. Like, these stones do have faults on them, don't get me wrong. It's got a lot of prettiness. They do have faults on them. My mum's got the really, really good stones. It was just a keepsake. It means something to me. It means something to my kids. I actually gave Nick one so he could have it cut for his, well, it's been cut but set for his girlfriend for her 18th birthday. So there's a lot of fire in that. That's a milky opal. So these white ones they call milky. So there's 2 different opals, types of opals you can get. You can get a boulder opal or a potch opal, which is stone, and that's what these are. These are potch opals. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little look into this, and until next time, keep safe, peace, love and mwah.